Never forget your earplugs. With the all-new social shut-up device, no longer will you have to verbally excuse yourself from a conversation when you can just shove it into your ear, specifically. Upcycled fridge. They call this chic, original, daring, bold, defying, but most importantly, completely void of any resale value. The Face House in Inami, Wakayama.
Oh, no way! It's a face!
Nice to see people were playing Minecraft even before it was a thing. Wow, congratulations on discovering shading and that wrinkles and frowning is a thing on a human face. Can see you went to town on that sort of artistic discovery. Welcome to hell! Judging by your teeth, they clearly don't do dental down there. Seriously, look at that alignment. You have leather linings on your jacket you could line up with, but no, you want to look like Tom Cruise, apparently. Found this in a thrift store. It's a cotton shirt, but the design on it is photographs of jeans. $500. No, see, it's thrifty because my parents invested all their money into my arts degree and I have nothing to show for it, so I'm trying to get the money back. Cheap. Forget about a Hummer limousine when you can have 3 people tell you you're going the wrong way. New fashion line coming soon. For when you're working up a sweat in that summer heat, all that moisture leaving your body, that's where our clothing comes in. Don't let that sweat get away. Trap it in and make your body absorb it once more. Because with our clothes, you get infinite hydration. Hell yeah, screw you, science. On my Christmas list. Honestly, for $5, that's a steal. In fact, I'm gonna have Santa make us battle to the death for it because I'm putting it on my Christmas list now too. And that bag's definitely far too complicated for the elves to want to bother making themselves.
Okay, well, you and Jessica both want this, so here's a sword. May the odds be in your favor. Ho ho ho, bloodshed.
Bro, I think that car is like checking you out. Bro, oh my gosh, really? Yeah, I think it's literally revving for you. Bro, be cool. I don't know why 2 Chad muscular men are acting like this, but that was my immediate thought. 2 Chad bros speaking very flamboyantly about a car. Give him 3 days, he'll be fine. Oh, jeez, sorry, bud, I don't think this one's rising back from a cave. That is some malnutrition. Oh no, only one available!
Hello again, kids. Here's a sword.
Car? All I see is Warburb.
I've got a big fat nose.
Something tells me that camouflage and wheels are to compensate for their very pitiful propellers. Money wreaths! Because why buy one when you could spend hours of your own time making one out of 50 $1 notes? That is not an ear of corn. It is a mouth of corn. Yummy. The sensation of hard corn. That's... Mushroom car! Come on, kids. Let's go on a fun trip together. Just don't tell your parents I'm giving you the drug. Some would say this is disgusting, but I see this as someone sticking their enemies' heads on pikes. No need for bug spray, just flick up the back of your hands to the mosquitoes and they will run away in fear. Earrings for your next fine dining extravaganza. I don't get this. Is this like something for people who like their ears being nibbled? I feel this takes saying you like food in your dating profile to a whole new level. Oh my gosh, no way! You enjoy consuming calories as well? Such a complex human being you are! I know you want to argue, oh, Jake, food's like an experience though. If you get the really fancy stuff, you know, taste and texture. Yeah, I'ma consider that when I eat Doritos. A nice chandelier. And now we come to the back of the house. Wait, isn't this the living room? No, it's the back. French braid on a Yorkie. Oh damn, that's actually kind of stylish. I like it. Someone's attempt at a bus to RV conversion. Wow, that is certainly equivalent to my skills building anything. Cowboy chair and ottoman. You know what? I could see myself getting this, if I ever was someone rich enough to waste my money. You want some makeup done for your Halloween costume? Yeah, I got you, girl. What's the theme? The Lion King? Easy. Wabam, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, but nothing, doll. You head off to that party now with that guy you have a huge crush on? Yeah, that's right. This painting of Danny DeVito. Heavenly. Just heavenly. Move over, whoever painted that terrible painting of that guy lying down, pointing his finger to God and stuff. Loser. Lame. This is the new godsend. What a phrase, but that's definitely a best little party trick. Oh, sorry, bro. Let me squat down for you. I am questioning why you'd use this and for what context, though. Like, oh, you know, I was against what you were going to do, but then you got on your knees in front of me, next to me. Oh, look, there are so many ways you can take that. This piano. How dare you? There is nothing awful about this taste. That is amazing. It's like floating like a butterfly. I want the butterfly piano. When I think of adding some white stone tranquility to my beautiful backyard space, I think of a dismembered and dislocated pig. Whoa, it's the Batmobile. Pit stains. Oh, what? Why would you confidently add this? You know what makes armpit sweat less disgusting? A bunch of pussy yellow spores. Boots planter I saw in a house for sale. The plan was for it to be able to grow roots all the way down to the feet so it could walk around on its own. But apparently it doesn't work like that. Instead, I just wake up to it in the middle of the night staring at me across from the bed. Every time I see a car that's been tuned up like this and has some weirdly distinguishable color, it's a transformer now. It's not a car. There's no real human in it. I'm sorry, driver. You're just a hologram. You're not real in this plane of existence. An entire functional wall clock purse. Well, okay. You can keep the dinosaur bag. Sorry for stabbing you over it earlier. I'm gonna go with this instead. I can't help but hate on this. There is no way in hell I would be comfortable ever eating at this dinner table. That's like the equivalent of a giant spider being on the ceiling above me. I would not at all feel safe. I'll be enjoying some nice spaghetti bolognese and all of a sudden I'll get drifted onto the face. What a relief. Ever thought you'd one day see a sculpture made out of the same color as human Schmidt, depicting someone taking a huge Schmidt? Well, congratulations, you've ticked off the final thing on your bucket list. Hey, it's my favorite Lord of the Rings characters, Sam, Frodo, and your mum. Say hi to your mummy. A handbag resembling an Australian supermarket's roast chicken bag.
Yeah, mate, give me that Coles roast chicken for dinner!
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. The dragon cut done at a Russian pet salon.
Yo, I want a cat! Oh, I want a cat now!
Cute, yet also so wrong. No, very accurate. Most people who dump it usually have their heads full of it. Not sure if I'm as excited to have ice cream today anymore, but oh well. Maybe I'm actually more excited. This golf cart a local dealership is trying to sell. Seriously, how the hell are they struggling to sell this? This looks like an amazing piece just to keep in your house or garage space. Show it off to your friends one night when they all come over, and then let it just gather dust for the next century. You know, like a smart investor. Propane Cellar Moon. If your immediate thought was this crossover, well done, you were jumping ahead further than I ever could, my goodness. Hi, thanks for inviting me to your shower. What are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at you. Did a self-portrait with your hair. That's great. More important question, why do you have such a big torso? Are you related to Kylo Ren by any chance? I'm not judging, I'm just jealous because I'm scrawny. I'll be honest, Mr. Krabs, I'm not sure how this bedding relates to you creating the Krabby Patty secret formula. Snap on the hood. Feisty like a cat, sneaky like a snake, and disappointing like your mother is in the front seat there. Handmade gifts are truly special, provided you're allowed to burn them after. This is a real building in Newark, If this building has nothing to do with picnics or snacks, I want it demolished and sued for teasing me or so. The Kinder Surprise Schmitter. The only kind of Kinder you don't want to crack open to enjoy the treats inside. And I'm sorry, is that some sort of like soft fluffy material on the interior? Wow, the amount of poo particles that thing must catch. What do you do when you crash into someone's car and they die and you have to bury the evidence? You turn it into a sushi display in your yard. This light switch cover. A nice subtle visual reminder of what awaits you when you turn the lights off. This outfit made of can tabs. He's recycling and he's invulnerable to zombie bites. Well, except for the arms, which, you know, seem to be the most susceptible right now because damn, that is a tasty bicep. Chair table. Wonderful. It's unnerving to look at as a table and incapable to be used as a chair. Essentially, it doesn't fit its purpose in either way or form, but still, it has to exist. Just like me. I think a blue/green palette would have made this mermaid cake look less like fish entrails. Ooh, yeah, I think someone took the theme color of salmon a bit too passionately. This tattoo. No, no, not the childhood, please. Would you like a cup of tea? Yes, please. I love the sensation of making out with someone who doesn't know how to make out. No better feeling than feeling someone else's teeth clamor against your own. The only thing worse than candy corn? Candy corn wisdom teeth earrings with cavities. What the hell is even that? What? Who would buy this? Humans! What is your choice? Why do we choose to do these things and then make them reality? There is so much we are collectively capable of, and yet we decide on this. Who among you would don this apparel? Hey, don't judge us, man. They probably had a twin brother attached to them that, had to be removed for some tragic circumstances. Gilded pin shaped like a tick full of blood. Nothing prettier than a parasite, I guess. I found this Trump beach towel on sale for $20 at an Alabama gas station. What an appealing face to wipe my sandy butt with. Do gotta be honest, America, it is weird how much you guys treat your political leaders like religious idols. The one and only apricot ATM from Malatya, gobble gobble. I don't feel comfortable using this thing. It looks like it's constantly screaming at me. Hello, I'd just like to withdraw some cash. Found at a Goodwill in Illinois. Incredible. I cannot comprehend who those two people are, but that looks like a bunch of Joe Biden clouds, and that's beautiful. But I'm sorry, $749? What, because it took you an extra long time to do what's more valuable? You must feel over the moon when you're constipated. Headlights included. Beep beep, I'm a sink. Apparently this is a Kardashian thing. It's all fun and games until they start slowly falling off bit by bit. Looks that can krill. What a casual way to let people know how it smells there. This is Louis Vuitton leather Darth Vader. Oh damn, nothing freaking awful about that. That is great taste, beautiful execution. Life-sized disco mirror horse. Gimme, 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 gimme. Bud Light lime cake. Okay, PSA. If you like lime cake, I don't want you to be classified as human anymore. Gull wing doors on a limo. I love how the doors in the back raise up like they're wings on a bird that's too fat to fly. Yep, nope, I'm looking at this limo now and it looks like a chicken. Meat grinder lamp found in local thrift store. The hell is a great execution about this? They just stuck a light on top of a thing. This subreddit ain't no year one art project. Disgusting! The success of Baby Yoda did not warrant the creation of Baby Mole. Yeah, again, I really gotta question people's idea of great execution. Please tell me how this baby looks in any way appeasing. And that's not Baby Darth Maul, that's Baby Pinhead. The precious stone carved to look like meat from Taiwan's National Museum. Yeah, this is the kind of content I'm talking about. Visually, I want to barf. But with the context, I want to go, yes. Never let them know your next move. Which way am I going? You'll never know. Titanic movie nails. Gosh darn it, how do you ever feel comfortable being around in public with these things? Not that it looks embarrassing, I'd just be too scared to accidentally damage them. The goats of nope. Yeah, nope. No. No. This is ultimate horror. None of this giant monsters that are CGI'd with giant teeth and fangs. No. Just normal animals, human faces. Game of Horns. Yet still somehow more comfortable than the Iron Throne. Messiah Carey? All he wants for Christmas is for you to give his forgiveness back. He's sick of being dead. Another salvage find. Wow, I can't even tell what car this was originally. I'm gonna say a truck? Oh, and it comes a little Vespa too. That's actually... Okay, I can see how this is great now. Left-handed people, beware. Hope you enjoy drinking your morning coffee while slurping your lower lip against an eyeball. Bird person makeup. Oh god, I thought this was just gonna be like the face of Bird person from Rick and Morty. Nope, it's even worse. Honestly, I hate it. Is that meant to be a flower or a cabbage? I can't tell. Toyuzi or Puyoita? Neither. It is all. I like to imagine they couldn't be bothered removing the car, so they just destroyed it aside from the back bit and turned it into a pool. This pork rib hair clip. You ever wonder if some fashion is just made to bring attention to the rest of their stock rather than actually try and sell this new product they've made? Yeah. Cherub Bobby Hill.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yep, that's my best impression, sounding more like he's on... I was asked to put this on here. Tell me you're into crypto through Daddy's money without telling me you're into crypto through Daddy's money. An emo duck. Oh, he's so cute. Dismantling the government world order. An umbrella raincoat. Yeah, it's one way to make people uncomfortable walking near you. The sewing of these took some real talent. Wow! And what a wasted talent it is. It doesn't really look like a clown car, but it feels like a clown car. Yeah, I'd say this is more Pennywise level clown car. This ugly, but incredible haircut. I see we're going for the NPC character at the front, anime antagonist in the back. Now, if only I could catch Rocksteady. Yeah, you let me know how that goes hunting down a literal rhino. Family bathroom. See, kids? It's safe and fun here because creatures are watching you take off your pants. Oh no! Hello, Kitty Pete. I'm having a great time. Salami earring. Breakfast on the go. New Toy Story and Hard Seltzer collab just dropped.
The Claw.
30,000 crystals just to look like a Marvel's villain. Doja Cat at Shia fashion show. Yet somehow still more substance than Thor Love and Thunder. Not sure what to call it. Grill skit? I mean, casket still technically works. You are putting dead things in there. Twilight tattoo. Oh my god.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
A killer?
A killer bod, ooh!
Mason Margiela fusion sneakers. Cost $2,000. Wow, this designer really loves their sneakers because it's worth a lot in their mind. That's why. Yep. Totally beautiful sofa. To be honest, based on that title, I was expecting toes and a butt of a sofa, and I'm glad I'm disappointed. Dessert at a trendy brunch spot in Denver. Salted caramel and marshmallow cigarettes with cookie crumble ash. Two thin little marshmallows inside some grounded Oreos. No, I'm sorry. They dipped it in something, therefore it's worth $20. This hand-carved staircase. This is the house you buy if you are sterile and can't have children, because there is no way, if you have kids, that thing is gonna stay like that. This lamp at an antique store. Super detailed, but hideous. What decor would this ever work with? Well, maybe your decor at home is to not match with anything at all. That could be decor. Saw this on my evening stroll. I was impressed. This is equivalent to that person who always walks around in high heels. Taxidermy swap cat and crow. I was confused by what that meant, and I am still confused now. Yes, the tongue swings. Oh god, that's uncomfortable to look at. I don't know why, it just is. I thought the point was he did tap out for our sins. Jesus didn't tap out. What is this even in relation to? So many ways to inspire yourself and others to not give up and keep trying, but you chose this? I hope you're never in some position of power and responsibility, because you clearly don't have it. When your tattoo looks more like you than you do yourself. Oh my god, that's... As far as terrible tattoos go, that's incredibly well done. He can now proudly say that someone got a tattoo of his face. Just, avoid telling people it was you yourself who got the tattoo. This tea tastes like rat's butt. That's impossible! Because it comes out of the mouth. This tequila bottle. Something tells me this person's an avid hater of tequila. Just because it knows you can dance better than you think. Nor actually can, but just ignore that. Enjoy the tequila. Found at a small Texas town restaurant. That chair's antlery. Can't really say horny, they're not exactly horns. This candle! Man, you gotta not make candles with such cool designs, because I'm not gonna want to use them at all. Who commissions things like this? I eagerly wait for the day that clowns are removed from society because people finally collectively agree they're not endearing. This mirror design is very questionable. Just what I want in my mirror. Difficulty seeing myself. I also prefer my car without a steering wheel. I just sort of lean and hope I turn enough. And I thought cotton thongs were uncomfortable. Jean thong for that special someone you want to see suffer. Tick jewelry. I only support this because that means there are 2 ticks out there no longer causing human suffering. Tire Homer. Oh my god. Yeah, if The Simpsons was some Guillermo del Toro body horror stop motion animation. I know that's weirdly specific, but shut up. No! Halloween toenail art. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think toenails are gross, but you see a pile like that? Yeah, I'm having the same bodily reaction as if it was boogers. A toilet does have a large cavity, but this isn't quite what I had in mind. And here you thought you'd get through life without anyone biting or grabbing a nibble of your butt. But sadly, you failed to consider anything. This car looking like the train from Grim Fandango. Don't know what that reference is, so general reaction. Wow, ew, I like it. This engraved tuba mouthpiece. Wait, is that Jesus?
Yes, my child, I have returned. Though I think Dad is playing some sort of sick joke.
King Cab Van? One for the butch sucker moms out there.
Oh, look! Crocs again! Crocs! Why is it always Crocs? It's the Croc, don't you understand? Oh, this person has a cricket. You know what that means. They're making some more horrific crap out there, dude. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a heel person, but I would definitely be able to pull those ones off. I can also guarantee you that if Michael Jordan had seen or had any premonition about these ever being invented, I don't think he would have gone with Nike. I think he would have gone with Adidas in the end, you know? Oh, you even got the bumper done. I really like the sunshade idea. That's great. But the fact you went above and beyond and got the bumper is actually just hilarious. Although, driving around it might be a little bit more unsettling, I would assume, right? Because it is just a mouth on a car until you park it and put the eyes in. My friends, this is called the jellyfish haircut. Okay, that's kinda nifty. I'm sure there's a few people out there that can pull it off really well. Honestly, whoever this person is, they're kind of pulling it off right now, even though I can't see the front. I do need to be able to see the front before I make a full judgment on that, you know? Because look, whenever a new hairstyle comes around, everyone says it's awful. Everyone says it's awful. Doesn't matter what the haircut is. And then you wait 20 to 40 years, and the new generation will go, yeah, but that haircut was actually incredibly sick, though. And then they'll start wearing it. Have you seen people with middle parts lately? Middle parting is like a whole thing now. Or at least it certainly seemed like it. Oh, business in the front, failed art project in the back, I guess. This bedazzled leopard for $570. Yeah, again, fantastic execution. But if you have this in your home, I assume you are the tackiest person on earth. Even tackier yet if you have this made with real diamonds all over it. Because then I know you actually don't have any taste whatsoever. This is the bulb that goes off when you have an idea, huh? I guess all those movies and TV shows have just been lying the entire time. Oh, the denim shoe. Fantastic. What does it go with? That's right, only jorts. Nope, not jeans, just jorts. That's right, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so is that their mailbox? Why did you have to make it like that? You really couldn't make the head? I mean, I guess it would have sucked, but I'd feel really weird as the mailman shoving your mail into an AT-AT's ass. That's right, AT-AT. I'm not saying at. I'm not saying at. I'm not doing that. Do I look like a moron? Don't answer that. It was rhetorical. Holy crap. Okay, let's zoom in here. Let's see. Catman. Yeah, I think you are the Catman. I don't like that you put weird little eyes on your helmet, though. For some strange reason, that just ruins how super cool this whole thing is, you know? Insane technical skill, but why there? Wait, what? Oh, dude. Ooh, that tattoo is so well done. It looks so good. That artist is insane, and I kind of want to have that person do one of mine. But yeah, you could have put that anywhere else. But no, you put it all over your face. Look how close it is to your eye. Dude, I know that things are becoming more progressive, and even Disney allows for tattoos now, right? Even Disney's okay with that. But I don't think most places are okay with tattoos on the face yet. I think we're getting there, because if I saw you, I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, you just wanted to put a tattoo on your face. I don't want to do that. Most people I know don't want to do that. But why should I really, I guess, in the end, give a shit about it? We're still not quite there yet. You know what I mean? We're getting there. I can't wait for the day that we get there, but it's just not today. If you want to put tattoos on your face, you better have the income or the piggy bank ready to go for that. You know what I mean? Post Malone, he's allowed. He's worth $10 trillion now, so he doesn't have to worry about that. I'm glad they scribbled out that person's face. I'd hate for someone to recognize them. Oh, man. Oh, no, why'd you have to ruin an actually good car like that? I'm not kidding. These cars kick ass. Have you ever sat in the back seat of one? It's like a limo. They rock. And look what you did. You covered it in, well, I mean, you did a good job. I will admit, you did a good job. That's what we're here for, right? Ugh. What is it about the xenomorphs that people are so obsessed with? I know they're iconic for sure, but not iconic enough for this. What? Why? Okay, cool. Yeah, that sure was a decision you made. You put flails on your nails. I get it. Isn't that just the cutest darn thing you've ever seen? Man, you don't want to get slapped by her because you will probably lose your face. You know what? I like it now. Hey, that's great. I don't like the idea of the balloon dog having bone structure, okay? Stop it. You're really freaking me out. I don't like it. If you have a pair of Air Jordans, I will give you mine. If you don't have a pair of Air Jordans, I will take them from you. Zen Buddhism, beginner's hoops. Wait, what does that mean? Hold on, what are we looking at? Oh, Oh, I see. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna move on. All right. The all-new Ford Abomination. That's new? Honestly, I'm surprised they never officially made something like that. Ford really tries some goofy crap on occasion, not all the time, but every now and then they release something truly terrible. You know what I mean? This art installation made of 1,000s of dead flies. Oh, that's so absolutely disgusting. That's great. I guess I can see how this could be good execution or great execution. Whatever your vision was, you clearly did it correctly, but I do have to say, it's really bad. I raise you the original St. Pete pyramid? Oh, it's just an upside-down pyramid. I mean, it's kind of cool, you know? It's subverting expectations, because it's a pyramid, but it's not the right way up, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy, right? Oh, I'd like to visit it someday, right? It'll be fun. I'll still hate it. Once, there was a papa mantle, mama mantle, and a baby mantle? What is that gonna mean? Oh my god, it's a tiered, layered cake of mantles. That's so stupid. I love that they even have a fireplace frame in the mantle on the second one, but the top one, too small, we can't do that. Whoever designed this is actually, no joke, really, really bad at what they do. And I'm assuming it was the homeowners that came to this decision, in which case, yeah, you know what? Homeowners should not be designing stuff themselves. And if this was someone that they hired, wow, this is clearly not the job for them. I'm sorry, that is so laughably terrible looking. You are not good at it. Logan Paul. Okay, you spent all that time getting your hair just right, and you put Logan Paul on it? Congrats, I guess. Okay, that's a pearl tie. Are those real pearls, or is this just a dollar store product? All right, zoom in here a little bit. It's a smaller image. You know, I was actually willing to say, hey, this motorcycle you spray painted's kind of cute, whatever. Right up until I saw the pig head, and then for some strange reason that kind of ruined it for me. Also, yeah, it's funny that you did just spray paint the whole thing. You just took some cans and went to town. I can tell you even did it on the frickin' brake pads because the paint actually got worn off. Real smart move. Ooh, that's just gross. Congrats. It's just gross. It's like I can smell the 70s and the pee stains from here, dude. Okay? Why is this great execution? It's a pair of jorts stapled to the inside of a car door. Is it meant to be like a pocket? Like a door pocket? Because if that's the case, okay, why would this be great execution? Anybody on Earth could staple a pair of shorts to a car door. I don't know why this one's making me so upset. Why is this great? Is it recycling? Skateboard wheels on a Porsche. Okay, that's kind of freaking funny though. It doesn't really work with the Porsche, but I don't know why. I like the idea of the giant skateboard wheels. Okay, PT Cruiser looking kind of fierce. I'm vibing with it. That's not too bad. I recently got a new car myself. It's a white Yaris, and because it's white, I don't want to put the number 53 on it, but I would love to put Herbie's stripes on it. I think that would be adorable. Okay, Punisher chairs. Now, did you get these because you're actually a fan of the series? You know, the Punisher? Or are you one of those other people? Along the shores of north central Iowa's Clear Lake, this 6-bedroom pyramid house. Wow. Rich people actually do not have taste, okay? And I'm not talking about wealthy people, I'm talking about rich people. The type of people that buy a lake house or buy a plot of land on a lake and build something this offensively stupid looking. That's right. If you're a multi-millionaire, like you worth 50 million or more, you probably lost all sense of actual taste a long time ago, and I'm sorry, okay? And if you don't believe me, put your finger in your... I'm kidding. If you're one of those super mega rich people and you don't believe me, seriously, just give me all your money and watch. I'll lose all sense of taste. Do it right now. You won't, okay? What? Really? Uncrustables earrings? You go, girl. All right. I don't know what this is, but it's really impractically awful. I have to say. Imagine being the driver of this. Yeah, that seems kind of crappy now, doesn't it? One of the benefits of those really expensive big cars and limos is a lot of companies do work somewhat hard to at least give the driver some sense of being comfortable. You know, they try. It's not nearly as good as riding in the back, but they're doing something for you. What kind of license do you need to drive this? Car? Motorbike? Both? Yeah. Okay, I can tell you put a lot of effort and time into this. That doesn't mean it looks cool, though. I'm just saying. Honestly, the main reason I get weird about this is because it would just be impossible to clean. Again, I've got white paint on my car now, and the car always looks dirty. Car wash? You have 1 hour of it looking clean. This this type of thing, how would you even really keep up with cleaning it? Hey, the roller skate car. That sure is nifty, I guess. Actually, it looks like it smells like the inside of a roller rink, and I don't like that smell. I still can't believe I saw this piece of fine art. You can't believe it. I can. I'm looking at it right now, baby. I'm really glad that you got the chance to share this with us because it's truly a wonder of modern art. And speaking of wonders of modern art, we got this really strange cactus mirror that's stanced in a very strange position and has some serious ass on it. Look at that. If I were to see this in person, I would be compelled to buy it, and then my wife would be so upset. No goddamn way that's actually real, right? You made this up. This is just an AI image. You can't trick me when you're a court jester, but you have to mow the lawn. Cowboy boots, like snakeskin cowboy boots. So much so that we included the heads. Okay, a sock monkey dress. Actually, 2 sock monkey dresses. One for prom, one for going out on the town, am I right? Fantastic. What in the world are these? Are these your cat's ashes? You have had a lot of cats. They're probably not cat's ashes at all. This is probably more like goofy spice jars or candles, actually. I think candles would be the most likely here. Even though I see cat names, I don't know. If these are actually cat ashes, what... There's no way. Did you have them all at once? Or do you go through them suspiciously quick? I'm very curious here. Well, actually, I'm not hungry anymore. For the cheap price of $500, you too could look like steampunk Goofy. Oh, come on. That's great, though. $500. Actually, never mind. I'd pay $30 to look like steampunk Goofy, but I'm not paying $500 for that privilege. You know what I mean? Cool. A motorcycle helmet that actually isn't really wearable. I don't care what you say. No motherfucker is ever gonna buy this. And if they do, they're certainly not gonna try to wear it. I mean, I would hope they don't try to wear it and ride with it, right? Here we go. Look at that. Rich people not having taste. Yeah, I don't think anybody with a net worth under a couple million sitting at this event. These people all look like they got more than $20 in their pocket, and that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Okay, that's... whatever, dude. Some of these are just really strange. This one's fine. It's goofy. It looks like I'd unlock it in Guitar Hero 3, but no more than that. That's a pretty cool tattoo. I mean, it looks really nice. I do appreciate that even if the tattoo is not my style or not my thing at all, that they look good. They look very, very well done. These 2 tattoo artists that we've seen in this video, masterful. I have to say, they're pretty frickin' sick, all right? Tea, anyone? Well, no, I'm good, actually. I think the worst part about nails like this is how much they would cost to have done. Like, it's not cheap, or like cheap to get your nails done. And I can't imagine this being only a couple bucks more to get done. You know what I mean? Okay, it's a tea house. Anybody want some? Wow, thanks for ruining my day. I haven't even been able to start it yet. I've been working, but you took it away. You took what little bit of happiness I had away from me for the entire day. Are you proud? These yarnals? Yarnals? Oh, ew. Oh, I forgot. These are for the stupid urinals made of yarn. Ew. Monkey's tissues. Cool. I mean, that's just hilarious, though, right? That's more funny than anything else. It's just a goofy monkey hanging in the back seat. I don't like that you have to pull him out of his butt, but it is funny. Come on. Those rings are hilarious. Why do you need 4 of them? Can you not tell the time? This was like that image of Buzz Aldrin like yesterday or the day before where he's wearing 3 watches. I mean, we've got ideas as to why he's wearing that many, but I've got nothing.
Well, you can tell by the way I wear my Crocs. I got no taste in fashion or walk. My glam is loud, my wrist is poor. I've been kicked around right out the door.
Is it a great execution, though?
No. Handmade 14-karat gold BMW bracelet. Wow, incredible. Wearing gloves to imply this is actually worth any sort of value. I think of that phrase being a butt kisser of sorts, and I'll be honest, if I ever see you wearing something like this, I'm going to assume you make out with this product's butthole.
BMW. I love how you charge customers for things that are already in the thing they purchase.
Wicker motorcycle. Does it have an engine? Very much not. This is just a bike. It's a bike with extremely unnecessary extra steps. Congratulations, you turned your BMX bike into something less comfortable and more clunky. To be fair though, it's a pretty well done design. Though, I just think it's unnecessary to give your BMX bike a turtle shell. I wonder who is bigger. Look, for a second I thought we were in great taste but awful execution, of which I was going to be very concerned with the opinions that exist on the internet today. I love how, based on the angles of their heads, though, they're not looking at their own. They're showing each other's off.
Whoa, you got the limited edition?
Yeah, my dad got it for me for my birthday.
Want to trade?
No. Also, because I don't want to do surgery.
Oh, come on, man. I know mine's the size of a pin needle, but it runs like a sewing machine.
I paid for the whole door, and I will use it, gosh darn it! Oh. Installed like a man who refuses to ask for directions. No, look, it's fine. It'll look great. I just gotta commit to this sort of aesthetic throughout the rest of the room. I could chop off half the legs of the chair and make it look like it's sinking in the floor. It'll be fine. Yeah, no, it's style. It's called artistry.
Meanwhile, in r/something I made. Cancer.
Oh, well, thank goodness you gave those nipples some room to breathe. Unless this is a woman, in which case it's completely inappropriate all of a sudden.
How dare you enable us to see something we see on our own bodies all the time?
The thing babies put their mouths on, gross!
Baby heads and pear sculpture. Yes, I'd like to design something so when guests enter my household, they have a good idea to leave. I'll pay you extra if you can make every single baby look similar to everyone's child in the neighborhood. Just gonna stick that right in front of the window.
Penthouse?
Penthouse? Whoa.
Get down from there, you silly Billy. You're going to fall. It's not safe.
Don't blame me. Blame the landlord who owns this property, who clearly has some god complex. Tell him, multiple property owner.
Though I literally rely on all of you to keep my self-indulgent income and life afloat, I think you're all below me.
Mr. Landlord, there's still some mold growing in this apartment. I asked you about this 3 weeks ago.
I'm not made of money. What do you think I am? Someone living on top of a building in a penthouse? Get out of here.
Carpet shoes. You had the most obvious opportunity to put some red carpet in those shoes, and you could have literally been quoting Parks and Recreation for the rest of your social life. You fool! You missed out! You done goofed, son! Shouldn't the bottom one be an ear? That's a very good point. No. I don't want to, for one, be listening to someone where I can feel their mustache grinding up against my ear. And also, do I have to be, like, making out with the phone as I'm talking? They couldn't at least shave the mole. Please. Just the bare minimum of respect for me. These arm pillows. You know, looks wacky, but I have to hand it to them. It's a pretty creative job. You know, I offered to help set it up for them, but they wouldn't even let me lift a finger. I'm sorry, guys. Am I not nailing these jokes? Oh, dang, we might be at risk of losing subscribers. Hurry, let's knuckle down and look at more memes. Facebook Marketplace find. Yep, it's a fuel-efficient green car. Yes, it runs purely on double the amount of diesel than this car normally would, and it does come with a sniper rifle at the top that does purposely shoot any wildlife it sees, but you know, it's green, so it's good for the environment. That's how that works. Just look at all the flowers, see? Just nature. Nature, what's the thing? Circle of life, that's it.
I have an urge to stand on the roof and hit golf balls.
Yeah, that's the ammo that sniper rifle uses, golf balls. From the Hellraiser collection. Where are my keys? In this one? Ow. No. 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 This one? Ow. No. This one? Ow. No. What about this one? Ow. No. This one? Ow. No.
What did you say, punk? Are you calling me a loser?
Well, if the car fits.
What?
Oh, I see what you did there, cause you saw my car. Yes, now move it before it gets towed away.
Wow, it's Tarantino's favorite car.
Tarantino, what are you? Stop sniffing my car! Get out of here!
You want to be in my movie?
No, God!
These boots were made for walking right into an acid pool. If I see you walking with these, my car's gonna shoot you with a sniper rifle. I was gonna ask where the awful taste is before I realized they were Crocs. It is the only reason I would ever wish for the entire crocodile species to not exist, just so no one would be inspired to make these. Crocheted exorcist scene with demon vomit. Okay. Aww. Amazingly, crochet makes everything cute. Considering there's some kids out there who find Michael Myers to be an adorable thing, that they'd actually take them to kids' parties, I could see this being a kid's toy. If anything, it's a great communication device for the parents to use so the kids can understand what they went through raising them as babies. Have a seat. Wow, lap dances were really weird back in the day. You sit on them and they boogie around. Don't know about the Terminator behind you there, though. They look like they've got serious business. These nails a buddy sent me. Something really gross about the tomato that's meant to be just in between the crust and the cheese there. That looks painful. Extremely contrasting to the way too friendly Ninja Turtles there. I think they had for the first time. Goldfish shoes. I'm honestly very happy that they're not actually alive. Or real. I feel like it's the better thing to say. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad they're dead. Yeah, it makes them easier to dance with me when I'm stomping my feet. Just jiggle around. Check out my scarf. It's also made of dead possum.
You mean fake possum?
Nah, it's just a dead possum. Found this beauty at my local antique shop. It's the dad from Onward. You know, that movie no one bothered to see. That or a retired circus contortionist sleeping. Wakey wakey, Gooderfur's footstool. You've got guests. Airbrushing almost always looks like hell, but that horse doesn't look alright. What do you mean? It's merely smiling happily for the camera. Wow, someone actually paid to get this done on their, what is that, a Mustang? Ferrari, so what I said Ferrari? Either way, wow. That's an expensive car, and you made it far less expensive. Forget the whole losing, depreciating in value and stuff the moment you drive it off the lot. You like speed run that strat. Chess game made from bullet casings. It's 2 games in 1. Whichever piece of theirs you knock out, you get to load into your own gun and play some Russian roulette. Full frontal of the skin suit. Fun on the outside, business on the inside. We like to laugh at this, but men are already wearing makeup and getting plastic surgery to fake their body to look nicer and more attractive, so I don't doubt this is going to be going off the shelves the moment it gets into the market too. Just give it some time, and soon men will also be walking around in fake six-packs. Preferably ones where the pecs are actually the same shape and size. Let me reach into my flesh pockets to get my keys. This haircut, soccer ball not included.
Oh, why not? We can't play the game then. We'll never know who could win. All the players are just sitting around waiting to play the game. Oh, no, wait, no, they're ticks.
I saw this exact truck online when I was a kid, then saw it in Denver in person, just driving down Spear. Now it's popped up on Marketplace. Yes, that's a Jaguar S-Type front end grafted onto an F-150. Look, I appreciate you think we know the specifics of these, but okay, it's one car mixed with another car. Someone clearly enjoyed mashing their toys together as a kid and didn't really grow out of that. Instead, they just ended up getting more and more money as time went on. Am I weird, though, to say it actually looks kinda cool? Now, before you criticize it, just understand, something that's considered modern and more up-to-date is the Cybertruck. Just, take that into account. And that's like $1 billion company project. This is someone's little toy. Footstool. Smells exactly how it looks. I mean, talk about foot fungus. Oh, get it? Because it's a tree, and fungi grows on trees. Also on humans, so I guess that it makes sense either way. Volkswagen Druck. Ew, that's a gross combination. No, this one doesn't get the same excuse as the previous one. No, that's stupid. Yuck. No. Disgusting. Boring. Low quality. Someone throw a rock at its windscreen. Mecha, baby! Oh, what the man, no. No, this is some Resident Evil kind of thing. What the no, why?
See what you've done, Democrats? This is what happens when you legalize abortions. The dead rise up
and demand to have some human rights, and they come back to sue you for attempted murder.
Hey, I got some frick you money burning a hole in my pocket.
Ah, sir, a man of no taste? I got what you want.
Beep beep, honey, I got rid of that lame blue car mashup I tried earlier, got rid of that stupid truck, and I got this, yeah. Now, see, this one's better. It can fit the kids in the car this time. I thought of the family. Yeah, well, you don't know that the world's not gonna end, so...
This cigarette-themed birthday cake. Happy birthday to me. At this point, I'd say you have 3 more years until you cack it. Happy birthday to me.
This truck.
Okay, I think I escaped the whale. I think I can rest now. I'll just pull over here. I don't think it's coming anymore. I think we're safe.
Baja be thy blessed. I have one thing to say to this. That was it. A tie that McDonald's should enforce.
No.
Oh no, sorry, of course, yes, because, McDonald's is the only place that ever does burgers. The classic color scheme of McDonald's. Red, orange, and just green. Dominant green. Not a nice color of green either, just like vomit green.
When you got a sarcophago.
Considering how strangely common it is for us men to sit for hours in the bathroom, this is really fitting that it's pretty much a tomb. Oh wait, and there's even a shower. Okay. Okay, this is like a themed hotel or something. I hope. Not someone's genuine thoughts on what makes a great house. Yeah, I thought it'd be great to live somewhere where you shower where the poop particles are the most strong and prominent. I'd make sure to separate the plumbing between the shower water and the toilet water. Only one way to find out. This toothed cactus. Look, come on, gang. What do you expect the tooth fairies to do with all those things? If it weren't for them making a business out of this kind of stuff, psychopaths will be running around making them themselves. But thankfully, the tooth fairy business, keeps them away from doing it onto actual people. That's a definite fact of the economy, and you can't prove me otherwise. In Criticut. I know this is a reference to like a beat rhythm game thing of sorts, but... oh no. Introducing the 1979 Toyota Bed. Well, now I can be both a country boy and a virgin. The disco ball at the top is to make it really uncomfortable to look at when I'm in bed with someone. Extreme duck feet nails. I would not at all be able to take you seriously if you wore these in public. It would quack me up.
A Scion toaster, taken quite literally. Oh, this is a toaster? Yeah, it's a toaster. It's so good. No, this is a rolling joke that somebody turned into, I think, a daily driver? I don't remember. I've seen a lot of pictures of it. The work on the plug and everything, no, this is good. The thing looks like a toaster, so they made it into a toaster. What did you expect? This is what the Marvel guy needs to learn. Driving a giant shopping cart. What in the, what? This is 2 projects. 3, because the cart is orange and the sign says Lowe's. Were you placing an order at Home Depot and they screwed you over, so you changed it to Lowe's at the last minute? Lowe's carts are gray. Second question, what was the car before you got tired of that project and started working on the one on top of it? And the 3, do you really need that much engines? Number 4, I know this is in Florida because we don't have car inspections in Florida. And this is why. Because New York would look at this and be like, you can't have it. Same with Pennsylvania. They have car inspections too. It's just, give me your money to pay for the roads, but you can only drive what I say you can drive on them. Spider-Man beard. Okay, but can you climb up buildings with your chin? That's all I want to know. I don't really even know this is awful taste, but great execution. Like, as long as he's not doing it like every day. There are like beard competitions. It's insane. Go look it up. Imperial Knight of the USA. I can hear this. Is that Taylor Swift? Anyways, I can hear this figure. Not nearly enough guns. Although I do see we have American representation with truck nuts. Warhammer fascinates me from like a distance. But once you get into like painting minis and stuff, it just becomes terrifying. My wife's friend gave this chair a glow up. I always look at chairs like this and think, so somebody at some point picked upholstery that was mustard yellow on purpose. But anyways, let's see what the result, okay, you're talking to the wrong person because hot pink is my favorite color and it's got skeletons on it. The only thing I don't like here is like the fuzzy chair thing. it just seems weird. Like, I wouldn't mind it as a blanket, but not as a chair. But fluorescent pink with skeletons, you have improved it in every way. Octopus bomber jacket. Okay, the what I had in my head was a lot cooler than this. Like, I was thinking like an octopus holding a bunch of guns in like a 70s moto jacket, like smoking a cigarette and with shades on. This is just nightmarish. Like a jacket made of octopus. That was not on my bingo card. It wasn't even on the back of my bingo card where the secrets live. A collection of upside down houses. Good luck coming home drunk. I mean, have you seen house prices? Good luck coming home. The only problem I have with this, I love everything else about it. The only problem I have with it is just the wasted space. Because like, I assume these corners cut into the sides of the house where you could like have storage and stuff. And that would just annoy me. But everything else about this I love. It confuse people. It's fun. If you drive this car, you can only listen to hula music. Okay, I used to be kind of a car person, and I don't even know what that is. The woodwork is insane. The woodwork, oh my God, the woodwork is insane. What in the ceiling have you done to the, Jesus. This is like that one person that instead of like swapping hobbies every 2 years like a normal person, picked one hobby when they were like 10 and just kept it, and now sees the entire world in like basket weaving and carved wood. This painting at my friend's work. No, this is fantastic. No, you need to hide this in like a corporate setting. You need to hide this in an office that hasn't been renovated since like the late 90s, early 2000s, in one of those wide white border frames, and just wait till somebody notices. Outdated meme pillow. I mean, show me a meme pillow that will be relevant in 10 years. Like, come on. Found on r/mildly interesting. It's a backpack. Okay, I go to McDonald's every once in a while when I feel like hating myself and paying way too much for it. But I ride my electric bike there because that's my only form is I can't drive. And I'm not gonna bug my wife to take me to McDonald's. Like, there's already enough shame. I don't need to bring her down with me too. But because I pull up on an e-bike that has like a cargo rack on the back, and I'm always wearing like a fairly significant high-vis helmet and gloves because I ride a lot. When I walk in, a lot of places just assume I'm like an Uber biker, whatever the term is, and they'll just hand me bags of like Uber orders to go deliver. Like I've walked in to a McDonald's and been handed a bag of food. It was either that or like I ordered at the kiosk and then walked up to the counter and they just handed me a bag, and I like was halfway out the door until I was like, this is really heavy. And I'd ordered like a breakfast sandwich or something, and I opened it. It was like a full meal. I was like, this is not this is for like Uber or something. I feel like if I wanted to, I could wear this into that particular situation and just get handed food and leave. I'm too good of a person to do that, and McDonald's is the kind of food I only eat because I want to stop wanting McDonald's for a little bit. Like, it's not because I actually want it, I just want to stop wanting it. So like, I don't actually want this much McDonald's food, but I like to point out exploits, and this is one of them. There was an article of a woman painting her fireplace to look like a long drink can. I'm more disappointed by the execution. This is not great execution. This is fine, I guess. It just looks like a bunch of rolled sheet metal like around it, and then they just punched out a hole for the fireplace. 1999 Honda Civic pickup. I'm sorry. Oh, what? For sale in my region. Oh, sold. What about this is awful taste? It doesn't even look like what do you call it? El Camino. It doesn't even look like an El Camino, which I know people hate for some reason. They're all wrong. This is like the closest thing we're gonna get to a ute. This is amazing. Whoever said this was awful taste needs a new tongue. Toilet piping. I'm trying to think of a legitimate reason for this. Like the reason this setup with the tank up top was so that gravity would actually flush the toilet for you. Adding this many bends will add a lot more water. So like maybe the sewer line is too small and it needs a little bit more pressure, because then you're gonna have the weight of all that tubing, but that it'll have an effect. I hope it's on purpose, because that's like a lot of work. Nobel Prize necklace. Oh, you can just buy them now? Well, that's easy. For the pedantic in the audience, that was a joke. An individual over at r/functional print thought that this might deserve to be over here. The wife likes coffee, and I like gears. So we hit up in an antique store and made a light. Actual function is as an alert for movement around the property. Is the light a coffee like a thing of coffee? I like the gear. I think it's kind of cool. I don't have a problem with this. I actually really like the way it is when it's on. Bun. Oh, it's carafe. That thing. No, I like this. This is cute. It's really not that offensive either. Military style suede pumps. Sold. Oh, where do I sign? Do they come in black? Because it looks like those are green, like military green. Black. I need them in black. Sold. Come on, sell them to me quick before I put pink laces on them. Don't make me get sequins involved. Spotted at Las Vegas airports. I'm sorry. Are you expecting good taste in Las Vegas airport after the F1 race? No, that's cool. No. This is very clearly an art piece made out of like junk or car parts or something. Like this is not a new thing. I like it. I don't know. This is cool. Looks like the dress I drew in 4th grade. I scrolled slightly too fast. You could hide one whole friend in there, just like 6 bags of groceries. This is a cargo dress. Rat Slides by Imran Potato. This has a vague air of something you would find in one store in New York and it doesn't have a tag on it, and they only have one of them, and it's 2 sizes too small, but you still kind of want to get it anyway. I don't want to get these particularly thing because they do kind of freak me out, but like, you know that one thing? There's always that one thing. This has the air of that thing. Ugly but clean ride. Okay, we need to have a talk about ugly. Like, the flames are a bit much. The red and the orange, like, yeah, okay, we can make some arguments about color theory and stuff. But I think we're confusing a lot of unusual for ugly, because having 3 axles on the back of your car is something straight out of Hot Wheels. And if you've got a prettier example of something that has 3 axles on the back, feel free to compare it against this. But when something crosses your path that is refreshingly insane, I don't think you can technically qualify it as ugly until you've seen something else that's comparable. Ear grills. That just looks like a binder clip. That doesn't look comfortable at all. Y'all, you can just get tragus and cartilage piercings and get an industrial. Like, this is too complicated. What are you doing? I'm more just worried it'll like amplify sound or like conduct sound directly and yeah, I don't know. Be safe, like put whatever you want on or in your ears. But yeah, be safe. Introducing the new Rolls-Royce Roadster. You know, I actually would have been with you up until you dropped it or you put the wheels on it that were just little clown wheels. Like, I wouldn't modify an older Rolls, but I don't care if other people do, as long as like all the pieces look like they fit and not just you got them out of different Lego bins. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. I'm sorry. Okay. So we get images like one by one. And I have it set up so scroll wheel goes to the next image. So I saw the front of that car. I made all that commentary, and then I scrolled and I saw the back of that car. And I have 2 questions, 3 questions, 4. Oh my God. Okay, first off, I got distracted by the double axle minivan where did that come? That's cool. Why aren't we over there too? 2, this is an MX-5 question mark, I think. I think that's where the gas tank is on the MX-5 with like 3 wide body kits on it to get the width of like a normal car, because the MX-5 is literally a Matchbox car. And I retract my statement about the wheels. They're not actually that poorly fitting. Just the wide body kit has to be so wide because you're trying to extend an MX-5 to the size of a normal car. Like you have a single spaced report and you put it in double spaced to like meet the page requirement. What universe are those taillights even from? Like, you just found the closest thing and then bondoed until you got something that fit. I particularly like the combo of air dam and trailer hitch. Like, this is self-referential humor, because it has to be. This furry Grom. I'm actually digging the paint job on the front fender. That's cool. That's really cool. I never got the point of putting tape over your headlights unless it's to like prevent glass. But if you have fur right here, you're not going off-road or anywhere where you're going to be encountering anything remotely risky. Also, how do you clean that? Like if you go through a puddle, like do you have to like give your motorcycle a bath? Do you have to take your motorcycle to the groomers? How does this work? I'm not totally against this entire design, just it's too much work. Marvel VW Camper. Okay, all right. This one, I'll give it to you. This is awful taste. The great the awful taste comes from how lazy it is. Like it's just red. It's just Spider-Man colors, and I'm not even sure if that's a Spider-Man red. It just seems like it's just Marvel red. This feels like a corporate executive bought one of those new VW campers and was like, we need to make it Marvel themed for a Marvel event, and then either they still own it or they just sold it at an auction or something, and somebody bought it, and it's just a neutral minivan with an Iron Man, Captain, an Avengers painting? I was gonna say like vinyl wrap, but that looks painted or something. Okay, maybe the top is cooler, but I'm not looking at the top. I'm looking at the rest of the car. And take the top out and go hang it somewhere, and you'll have art. And you put it inside this van, and it's art stuck inside of a boring, blandly corporate, slobbed over minivan. If this is somebody's actual personal vehicle, and you want it to be Marvel, please go freaking stonk wild. Make each hubcap a different Avenger. Put little like vinyl cutouts of Thor's hammer on each headlight. Put a spare tire on the back. And put a Captain America shield over it. Like, go nuts. You have a van that you want to make Marvel themed, but you're treating it so safely it's like you're worried about the resale value. Not sure what to say here. I'm sorry, I think I just blue screened. I am curious as to why the rear windows are so well armored. Trikes are cool. I'm not inherently opposed to any of it. Just looks unfinished, and it might be unfinished. Like it might be a project. Well, it is, of course, a project, but it might be a project still in progress. Noise. You say noise. I think we're just at noi so far. I don't think we're done yet. Control Shift Delete. No, thank you. No, I don't like this. Oh, why are the keys squishy? This is nightmare fuel. Shooked. What in the... What? Wait. This is a center drive. Oh, yeah, no, it's a 911-ish. What is this thing? What? I don't hate this. I don't either. I'm curious. The reason I'm like stuttering all over it, I'm trying to figure out, is it a center drive like kit car or something that they put a Porsche body on top of, or was it actually a Porsche that they moved the drive position to center? And it looked like they put 2 seats in there. Like there's not a lot of backs. The Porsche's rear engine. Okay, all right, that answers it. There's no vents in the back. Thing's air cooled. Well, a decent chunk of them were. There was a water cool. Anyway, sorry. I don't hate this. Yeah, very clearly a track car. So probably is awesome. Okay, good. Somebody else recognizes it. Could be water cooled. It's very cool either way. I'm surprised they have a license plate. I'm surprised you were able to register. It does have a roll bar, but still. Sorry, I nerded out on that one a little too much. $2,000 for this custom-made used sink. That was phrased so oddly, as if like there are brand new sinks sitting in homes to be sold. What is the cutout for? Is it for glasses or something? It's at a business. I see a decal there or something. It might be for like nails? Nail salon? No. I'm really curious as to what it was for. The thing's shaped like a martini glass, but I think that's like just my brain coming up with shapes. Slipper heels. I've seen these people. I haven't seen one with the cat heads detached to them. But if you want them to be full slipper, they need toes. They need toes. Cork mannequin with sneakers. The way you said that, it was like it was an art piece. Just like cork mannequin with sneakers with a conspicuously placed plant for some odd reason. Oh, the face is so unsettling. Oh, the face is so... Wow. I'm so confused. I don't even mind. I'm just fine, whatever. This weird mannequin, AB art, abstract art, I can't even begin to try to understand. This doesn't seem so bad. I think they made one mold for the rubber, latex, something, silicone, that one. And they were just like, well, we could reuse that and give the mannequin an accessory and probably sell it for $11 billion and say it's designer. God, can you imagine wearing that? You and your stuff would just sweat. You would lose your weight in sweat. That'd be so awful. This superhero statue. What in the... No. Okay, I get Spider-Man. I get Hulk. Watchmen? Smiley? I don't... Iron Man, just normal legs, because we couldn't figure out what to do with those. I'm not entirely sure what the can on fire thing is. And then Spider-Man again. So, like, you've got a clear bias going on here. You're not trying to represent, like, all of the Avengers. It's impressive. I'm just not entirely sure what you're going... Is it just your favorites, or... Gas station chain. Nah, I like this. This is cool. This is funny. Wawa should do this. I would love it. Not sure about this one. Yes? Yes. And yes, no, you are sure. There, I fixed it for you. Okay, wait. Let's see here. We got a Beetle and a 57 Bel Air? Or no, Caddy. The thing is, the Beetle's really narrow. So this is really impressive. These half and half cars are really impressive for the fact that you can see the outline from the side. It's mostly Beetle. Because there's no way to, like, reasonably extend the sides of the Beetle to match the back half to the original width of the original car. So they have to like meld the donor car's parts to the side in a way that's fairly seamless and then hide all of that work. You can see a bit of it by the door handle. And then I'm guessing they just cut the trunk in half and then made a new center seam to like line everything up, or it's just a fake trunk because like that would be a lot easier. But that's cute. I like that. And I really like the dorsal fin thing. Third light. All cars should have dorsal fins. It's unnecessary and stupid and I like it. And that's why we should have them. GTA 6 is wild. All right, I live in an area with like a decent amount of Amish people. This is amazing. If Weird Al ever does the like a remaster or a redo of the video Amish Paradise, this vehicle needs to be in it. I was not given a description. I was just given. I always forget which car this is. It's like it's either the Fiesta or the Geo Metro or it's something. I don't remember. There's like a whole bunch of tiny cars that I always forget the names of. So I'm not even gonna attempt. But this is not awful taste. This is awesome taste. I kind of agree. If you have something that tiny and make that quote unquote economical, you can jazz the hell out of it because it really doesn't matter. It's not like you're gonna offend somebody who's like, oh, you've disgraced the heritage of an R34. I mean, if you actually did this to an R34 and you didn't do it well, you might get shot. Happy Thanksgiving! I'm not needing that. No thanks. No, I'm good. The couple's toilet. When you both have IBS. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's absolutely awful. I don't know why. I'm sure it's some sort of weird efficiency thing. Actually, I know it's an efficiency thing because you can run all your sewer and water to one location. And that's exactly where the thinking stopped. Told this was for here. Found on Facebook Market. This just looks like oh wow. Oh, that's a lot of green. Okay, all right, I take it back. This looks like you were going for Fast and Furious 2, I think it was. One of them had the bright green and blue. Oh, that dash. Oh, that's some lime green. That is a decision. Like, if you like that color and you like that color combo and you want to go for it. Like, do this. But don't expect to sell it. Like that car, make your stuff yours, but don't ever expect anybody else to buy it. Batman! That is 18. Oh my god. The 18 van just ran through the Batmobile and kept going, and it's now wearing its skin. That's fantastic. How on earth do you go through a drive-thru and not like decapitate the cashier?